Welcome back to my channel. It's Day again, and I am here, y'all, for a midweek check-in. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do midweek check-ins. I've decided because one of the main reasons why I wanted to start a YouTube channel was because I have struggled so much with my, did I say much? So much with my mental health. Like, meaning like I'm not out here, because a lot of people when they think mental health, they don't think just a simple anxiety or kind of inability to cope with stress um, and depression. And so I decided I'm gonna do midweek check-ins, and this is a way for me to hold myself accountable, to check myself during the middle of the week. I think we get so caught up in weekly schedules, like with our children, with our job, with school in my case, or our kids' extracurricular activities, or our extracurricular activities, or whatever it may be. We get so caught up in that and we kind of lose sight of things. And I can say I have done that plenty of times. And it's very important for us to kind of check ourselves. Let me check myself. If you don't know what your triggers are for your anxiety or for you to just start to get stressed out, this will possibly be a really good way for you to figure that out, because it's the middle of the week. It's not the relaxing time weekend where you really, it's not, things aren't so tight for a lot of people. Some people stay on the strict schedule during the week, but I just want to do like these midweek check-ins for myself and for other people who may need it, to just kind of say, okay, hey, what have I done so far this week to care for myself, to make sure my mental health is where it needs to be. And yeah, so that's what this is. So I'm gonna ask you, my friends, what have you done so far this week to show yourself love or for self-care? What have you done? Have you read the book that you've been saying you wanted to start reading? Have you painted? And I'm gonna look at myself. Have you painted anything that you said you wanted to paint? Have you watched that show that you've been saying that you want to watch, that's on what, Netflix or Hulu or YouTube TV? I don't watch a lot of TV, so I don't know. But or watched a movie, or wrote in your journal, walked around the block, walked through the park, meditated, whatever. Have you done any of that this week? The things that make you feel good. Have you done anything to make yourself feel good thus far this week? If you said no, you were supposed to answer me when I asked you. But if you said no, it's time for you to think about what you're going to do. So what are you going to do? Are your weekends busy? If your weekends are busy, and if you have kids, today's Wednesday, so Thursday or Friday, put your kids to bed a little earlier than you normally would, and take a bubble bath. If you don't take bubble baths, if music makes you feel good, sit back and listen to a few of your favorite songs. Or if you love to read and kind of escape in a book. If you like to write, go ahead, get out the pen and paper and get to it. You need to do what you can do to take care of yourself. I know with me, if I am not in the best mental state or mental space, I am super mean. I'll be the first to say it. I'm super mean. I'm very short. Have an attitude. Like, don't talk to me. What do you want? I don't say those kind of things, but I know like my tone of voice says it, the way I answer questions, or if I'm kind of standoffish or kind of withdrawn from my own family. you know, those are things that like indications to me that's like, okay, it's time for me to check myself and kind of think about things mentally and to push through. If you don't know what your triggers are, this will kind of help you to figure out what those triggers are. When I fall behind on schedule, like if I fall behind on my schoolwork, that is a trigger for me. I will get super stressed out, feel super overwhelmed. I am not a pleasant person to be around, and that's not where I want to be. So I'm trying to stay on schedule with my schoolwork. I'm trying to make sure I kind of get better organized. Like I said last week, like I need organization in my life, and I'm trying to get better organized. So to kind of, make this video a little quick because I don't want to start to ramble and just have y'all just sitting here looking at me like, girl, be quiet. Ask yourself, what have I done this week? You know what? I'm going to ask you, what have you done this week to show self-care? What have you done to love on yourself this week? So leave a comment for me to let me know what you have done. A lot of people really don't know what it is that their hobbies are, or what they like to do, or what can I do, what's something that would take me 10 or 15 minutes just to kind of rejuvenate and relax and de-stress. Something that's super quick. You can meditate, you can write, you can listen to a couple of songs, because 3 songs is like about 15 minutes depending on the songs. You can watch a TV show. Those are usually 30 minutes to 45 minutes or an hour depending on what you're watching it on. If you are a reader, go ahead and read a few pages or read a chapter in whatever book that you are reading, whatever the case may be. And so I want you to leave a comment down below what it is that you have done thus far this week to care for yourself, or what are your plans? What are you going to do to care for yourself this week? Sometimes we get so caught up in life and we do not show ourselves any love. And if you are like me and you are a mother and you are someone's significant other, you can get very, very caught up in other people. I love my daughter dearly. That is my baby. That is my girl. So I say really quick what I do, and it becomes a routine. And I know a lot of us do this. Like, we have these routines. So right now, Desi's not in any extracurricular activities. But what I do, I get home at about 5 o'clock. As soon as I get in the house, I start to cook. Like today, I got home at 5. Desiree's therapist was here. Desi, if you don't know, Desi's therapist was here. And so we did, took care of that. Like, for the most part, I kind of stayed. I let her have her therapy session. Sometimes I have to come in and talk or whatever. But then I'll cook dinner. Sometimes I have to cook while the therapist is here because I can't sit down when I get home. So I get home, I cook dinner. If I need to do some laundry, I do laundry, sweep floors. If I need to sweep floors, take out trash, little stuff like that. Like little things like that around the house. I will do. And then, like now, I have schoolwork. So after I got done eating, I did some of my schoolwork. And then after I got done doing my schoolwork, I took a shower. And that's just kind of a routine that I find myself in. And when I do it so much, I get stressed out. So like sometimes if she starts back with cross country twice a week, I'm gonna have to go pick her up after I get off of work. Like rush to pick her up from school after I get off of work, come home, do the same stuff. And then right now she don't have homework, and when homework gets thrown into the mix, my child has anxiety. My child has math anxiety. So when math homework need to be done, a lot of times it is a fight and we all end up stressed out. So it becomes that like routine. I get home, do this, boom, boom, boom. Now I'm stressed out because I have not had time to do anything that I like to do for myself. I like to do those things for my family. I like to cook for my family. I like to help Desiree with her homework. I like to Like sometimes she'll say, can we play this? And I'll just say, okay, we can do one game. Like I like to do things like that. I even like to do schoolwork sometimes, not all the time, sometimes. But we get caught up in the routine that we kind of lose sight of, okay, let me catch my breath. And that take that 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes to yourself, an hour to yourself is that catch your breath moment. So don't forget, I'm trying to hurry up and wrap it up. I don't want to talk too fast. I'm sorry. But don't forget to catch your breath. So, with all of that being said, be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below on what your self-care activity will be this week if you have not done it, what your self-care activity has been this week if you have done it, how long does it take, because some of us need some tips and some pointers, like what can I do to show self-care. It needs to be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. Just let us know real quick. It can be easy. I read the book. It took me 30 minutes to read a chapter. I like to watch Housewives. Atlanta Housewives. What a shame. But I like to watch that, or whatever the case may be. So go ahead, leave that comment down the bottom. Leave the comment. Let us know what your self-care activity is this week or will be this week. And then I'm going to check back with you next week on this to make sure you are doing it. Because sometimes you need to check yourself. And if you're not going to check yourself, I'm going to check you, boo. No, I'm just playing. I love you. Have a good day. And I will see you when I see you.